I better beat this kid. I almost didn't start LeBron. That's crazy talk. You sent me a report to fix the lag?
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Boston taking on Columbus. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. DeRozan out there with Irving. Then there's Favors. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Iguodala in the small forward. It's stolen by
Oh my
DeRozan.
God.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Columbus on D. DeRozan. Great D that time from James. Here's Westbrook.
There it is.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
It's because my quality is high.
He can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
How's your internet
Isolated
connection?
cam on him. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
What are you using to watch Twitch with?
Now here's James. Feeds it to Howard. And that one
Yes.
goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
Good. Iguodala's got his first points of the game.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
He pushed me out.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Irving attacking. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Irving against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan with it. Working on James. And it's DeRozan missing. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The drive by Iguodala. On the wing, Irving. Back to Iguodala. Buries it from three-point range. Iguodala's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Man, I think they just need to slow it down for them and catch their breath before they give the ball away again.
And now the first timeout called here for Columbus.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Irving kicks to Iguodala. Back to Irving. Goes back up. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. Irving dishes to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A platoon swap here for Columbus. It's Curry outside. That's good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
I think I'm going to start just draining threes.
Irving passes to Iguodala. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it. And got
Oh, Blake got blocked.
Here's what Boston's going with right now.
You know I got to do that,
Chambers is
though,
checked in
right?
for Favors. Barry comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Curry
Oh, my
outside.
God.
That's good. Curry's got 6.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Chambers kicks to Stevenson. Chambers the pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
And again, it's Columbus.
Curry's about to go off.
107 left in the first quarter. Pass to Chambers. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Ring shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And
You already
playing
know.
wide open, he shoots.
That's Kobe, baby.
And again, Columbus with the triple.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Barry the pass to Millsap. And that one's good. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And
Wow.
again, Columbus with the triple.
Boy, he's
That
really
boy
been
is a
rolling
beast.
now from three-point range. What an opening quarter for him.
Round on a sound.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Columbus out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
KD and LeBron are on the floor.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go as well.
Lob City,
Now how
bitch.
the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Columbus.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Durant. Then there's Howard. And it's LeBron in the 3 spot. And for Boston, Chambers out there with Iguodala. Then it's DeRozan. Then
I
it's
fucked him
Lance
up
Stevenson.
too. That's
And
funny.
it's Favors in at the 5 down low.
Oh, I hate those. Man, that stupid
Well, it's hard to
animation.
believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Stevenson drives in. The shot will not go. And Columbus the other way now. He lobs it up.
Oh!
And George with the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
16 to
Taking
22.
advantage
I have to go
of a
back and
team
look at
that looks
this.
Lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Iguodala against LeBron. Iguodala's drive. Three from Stevenson. That is good. Columbus leading by 3. Here's Westbrook.
Ugh.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
For Columbus, they started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Boston trails by 5. Stevenson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Favors sets the pick for Stevenson. Howard against Favors. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Here's Howard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah.
And
Why wouldn't we
Columbus
chat?
leads by
You think I
5.
wouldn't talk to you?
And here comes Stevenson. Here's Chambers. It's hauled in by George. Chambers gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Stevenson can't hit. Columbus leading by 7. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Stevenson drives in. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, I got you.
And the defense fouling there to
mean, yeah, man.
layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Definitely hook it up.
Some changes for Boston. Paul Millsap's checked in for Favors. Barry comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kyrie Irving in for DeMar DeRozan. Durant for 3. And again, Columbus with the triple.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Irving kicks to Stevenson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Howard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the
I'm
dunk
fucking
by
this kid
Westbrook.
up.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
Man, if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
And George, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's all I have to do is just
Got the
drive.
lead up to 12
That's
now
mine.
for Columbus.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Back to Stevenson. Paul George with the steal. Here's Howard. Kicks it to Westbrook. Millsap with the steal.
Damn it, why did Durant move?
Stevenson drives it.
Get it! Oh, watch out now. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
But guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Here's Chambers, and that's not going to go.
I don't take it easy on
So
anybody,
that brings
homie.
the first half to a close. Columbus leads
I'm just
by
kidding.
13.
Well, I mean, we'll probably play
Stop
together.
very briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Duncan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Curry. Then there's Bryant. And it's George in the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Anthony's
Oh, it's only a 2. What's up, Brandon King? Not
Looks
much.
like he came out of the locker room ready to go.
Irving with it. Favors sets the pick for Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Anthony with the screen on Irving. Curry dishes to Carmelo. Here's Millsap. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
That's the way you creep back into a game. Get those key stops, push it down the floor with your transition game.
Now Curry. 11 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. It's DeRozan with the drive. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. Substitution here for Columbus. Davis is checked in for Duncan. Durant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. LeBron, he's checked in for George. And James Harden subbed in for Bryant. Davis setting the pick for Harden. James. Harden the pass to Durant. He kicks it to Davis. Second chance shot.
God, he's so big.
Off the glass. That one's good. And Columbus leads by 13.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Ah.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
The drive by James. Here's Durant. And again, it's
I've got
Columbus.
his shot down perfectly.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving against Curry. Outside DeRozan. Millsap is screen on Harden.
Why wouldn't
And
Davis?
DeRozan throws it down.
I hate that shit.
Well, the pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Now, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back
It's just
to
a
it.
two.
Make them stop you.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
It's Iguodala with the drive. No good. Good D by James.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented.
Who was he
any kind
throwing
of
that to?
momentum swing. I tell you what, that's just.
Were there any
major
games tonight?
unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Boston making some changes. Chambers is checked in for Favors. Barry comes in for Andre Iguodala. Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, I'll give you another one.
DeRozan.
I'll give you another shot.
Durant.
Durant.
That's good.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he didn't
Uh-oh.
hesitate to rise up and bury that three. This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And James gets it to go.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
And the pass to Stevenson. Irving with a clean look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Irving's got 5.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them
I was
down.
driving on that
They're
one.
going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
And it's blocked. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving double team.
Yep. That's going to be my ball.
And so here's Columbus. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. In the corner, Harden. He shoots again. And James with the nice bucket inside. James has got 13.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his
If he makes
part.
that, no.
Also
He
play
won't
on the
make
put.
that.
Columbus leading by 15. On the floor for Boston. They've got Favors. Kyrie
Going up there and just
DeRozan. Then there's Barrett. And it's Millsap in at the
So
power
good.
forward.
Jam that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Columbus.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Anthony on the wing. Three-pointer. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston trails by 17. From 11 feet away, Irving misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
Ooh, Mellow.
Work they've been doing on the
Don't
interior,
get mad,
no
get
question.
mellow.
That's, I think the main reason they have this lead.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better.
Oh.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. There's the dish to DeRozan. And stolen by Howard. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Ah.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Boston trails by 21. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Back to Irving.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
And you know, this season the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic
he has nobody on his team.
with D-League teams, and that's
LA Giggle?
The Knicks and Pistons
The hell was
moving
that?
them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively. Looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
LeBron with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. The offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. And Columbus leads by 21.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Iguodala outside. Charity stripe shot. And he gets
You can
it
have
to
that
go.
that garbage.
And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that
Why would you go
direction.
for that?
A place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Here's Millsap from 10 feet out.
Luck.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Westbrook dishes to DeRozan. Pass to LeBron. And he just jams it.
Yes, sir.
Derek Favors. Wow! Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've
You
got
get
it, Clark.
alley-oop, you'd be like, what is that, shaking my head?
Here's Irving. DeRozan with a screen for Irving. This is the Millsap. For 3.
I'm there.
You got to look to move the ball inside more, I think. The 3 isn't there like it was in the first half, so you got to be able to show some balance in your offense. If the 3's not there, take what the defense gives you.
Forgot the common,
Fouled
huh?
that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on DeRozan. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
You look at hard fouls and what's now considered a flagrant foul. The referees in the league has really sort of changed the rule over the course of the last decade. And I think it's for the better. Oh, look out!
Huh.
Already shaken.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Boston again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard.
Jesus.
On the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Columbus.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Oh my God!
They just cracked it open and made it.
The score was 50 to 74.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have
The
to
last
look back
minute,
at this and
I
see
need to
what a
go back
huge
and look at
game
that
it's
one.
been for James. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Westbrook passes to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
And so here's Columbus. Outside DeRozan. And he lobs it up.
You idiot.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Durant sends it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by Columbus.
Oh!
And the dunk by LeBron.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
I love it when your team's like on fire.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
You rarely see him missing.
Ha!
dunks,
Called
but the
timeout.
defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now a timeout call by Columbus. They're up by 24. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Well, guys, what do you think?
Not sure why they're calling this timeout. The game is pretty much over.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. Maybe they
Oh,
just
you
want
gotta
to pass
love
the
that
man
shit,
just a little
man.
Longer, but I don't agree with it. Let's go. Get out of here.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in.